A little while back, I found this propaganda channel.
Yes.
And it's so funny. It's called Miss Wow Tech. And what China tried to do was make one of these fake accounts on Facebook with millions of followers, but each post that she was making was getting like a handful of clicks, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what they did, and I don't know why Facebook won't remove the millions of fake followers.
Yeah.
They won't remove them for some reason. Anyway, they got called out, obviously, and it was part of some expose. I can't remember if it was New York Times or one of those other publications. It was in there. And so what they did is renamed her. First, she was called Techie Rachel.
Yes.
Then they renamed her to Miss Wow Tech, right? And she's been, she's done interviews with some of the pro-CCP shills and stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah,
she works for the Chinese
state
media.
government, yeah.
But recently, what they've been trying to do in their propaganda push is a lot of AI, 5G stuff.
Again, get ready for some fake AI, guys.
So recently, if you notice on her feed, all you see, by the way, she doesn't have a government label here. YouTube, wake up.
Yep, she's government.
Yes. Anyway, these all are AI Confucius. And it's actually a part of a really sinister plot right now. China's got a campaign under Xi Jinping called Tell a China Story Well.
Yeah.
And what this is trying to do is really co-opt China's past that was destroyed under the Communist Party.
Correct.
The current government.
Yes.
And what they'd like to do is kind of reclaim all that stuff and be like, yeah, China's history is beautiful and strong, but it's actually because of us, the Communist
The CCP,
Party.
yeah.
So they're co-opting freaking Confucius.
Yeah.
Right?
He's got nothing to do with the Communist Party.
No, so what they've done is they've created this fake AI, and I say AI
They say
very
AI,
liberally.
it's not AI at all.
They've come up with this fake AI thing where they make Confucius do Chinese propaganda.
Right.
Right. So she'll ask him a question. He comes up with some ridiculous thing. But he has like Neil deGrasse Tyson's voice. And
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. We covered this last time.
So let's take a look at one of these examples, yeah.
Hello, Confucius. How do you see the impact of modern technology and social media on people?
I can hear you, my child. Modern technology and social media, like all tools, are neither inherently good nor bad. It is how they are used that determines their value. Is it not a pleasure, having learned something, to try it out at due intervals? Is it not a joy to have friends come from afar? Technology provides an avenue for continuous learning and the joy of connecting with friends from distant places. However, one must also be cautious. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. In the age of social media, where words are plentiful, it's essential to ensure that our actions align with our words and that we do not become consumed by the desire for recognition or validation. Balance and moderation are key. Every day I examine myself once and again. One should also reflect upon the use of technology and social media, ensuring it serves as a tool for growth and connection rather than distraction or vanity.
Okay, so turns out there's a lot of these channels that use this exact same technology. It's basically a photo that moves.
Yeah, but remember, she's putting this forward as an AI thing. And before we even get to this, you put in the interview that she did with Confucius.
Just wait a sec. I just wanted to point out that this is not even a novel thing.
No.
These are channels that are not Chinese propaganda. They're just random channels. And they use this program that basically takes a photo and then, or, it actually has some avatars built in and stuff. It's decent software. What it does is it...
You can type
in
out
and it
like
stuff.
what you wanted to say, and it just you put a picture there and it
not
animates
AI.
it. No, it's
There's
not
nothing
AI.
AI
It's just
about
this
this.
normal, app.
Old internet shit.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
So this is apparently like the 78th generation Confucius's ancestor. What is the opposite of ancestor? Derivative. What's you've got your ancestors, right? What are you?
You're their predecessor? No, that's
what is
before.
it?
You're their
He's like a derivative.
offspring.
Oh, yeah, but he's offspring of offspring of offspring,
Whatever.
You water it down, you get
He's
a
the
derivative.
Processor.
What, I mean...
Processor. Incestor.
What do you even call that? Look it up.
Descendant.
A descendant. Yes.
What are we? Are we
It's descendant.
regarded?
Yeah. Well, I'd say descendant, derivative, whatever.
Derivative.
It's like...
What? Is he also the mean and the average?
No, like you dilute something,
get
make
it, yeah.
a copy of a copy or whatever.
Yeah.
You never know. Like, so it's tentatively this guy, whether it's true or not, that's hard to tell. But this guy's apparently, Confucius's 78th generation descendant.
Whatever. Anyway, this is CCP crap.
But now, this is important because
Yes.
this woman, Miss Wow, Techie Rachel, goes up to Confucius's descendant.
Right.
Okay.
Some government thing.
Yeah, with this freaking app, okay?
Yes.
And this is what she shows.
Well,
them.
it's not necessarily an app. It's just
a video.
It's a video
It's
of Confucius.
A video that she has made using this app.
And it's implied, and it's what you have to understand ahead of time. It's implied that he is going to be able to speak to Confucius through AI.
Yeah, just watch this and you'll see.
Hey guys, I am world's first AI Confucius. I am now powered by Confucius True Idea. What is your question?
Wow, that's really cool. Can you send this software to me?
Of course, I can send you via WeChat link.
Fantastic. This is amazing. You know, I believe the AI technology can really help to promote the traditional Chinese culture, especially about the Confucianism.
Yeah, everything you said is AI generated, but using the mind and the knowledge of Confucius himself.
Perfect.
Excuse me, what
Yeah.
did she say?
Said it's powered by it's
By
AI,
the
but-
mind and knowledge of Confucius.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see about that. We'll see about
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Cool. Really like it. I want to ask him one question, if he's still with us. I don't think he's gone. I think he's here.
Do you notice the
He's,
cut there? This
he's
is very
everywhere.
important.
You know, that's what I believe. I want to ask him his power, his energy, his spirit, you know, his soul, you know. I believe he's here. He never been gone.
Yeah, thank you
okay.
so much. Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thank you.
So it's interesting, isn't it? That
Yeah.
he seems fairly genuine. He's
That guy seems fine.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
he wants to know, and he thinks it's software that he can ask. He goes, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, he thinks because the way she put it forward,
Yeah.
this is the world's first AI Confucius.
Because that's
powered-
what China's putting forward
Yeah.
in this propaganda campaign. There's like dozens of these videos
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
and you're supposed to believe that Confucius is now in AI and you can interact with
Yeah,
it.
so you can ask Confucius a question, he's going to give you an answer. Guess what? That's not true.
Well, wait a minute. I think we have a little message from Confucius first.
Yeah. What did
right?
Confucius
What
have
does
to
he
say? Let's see.
The worst thing that ever happened to modern China is the CCP. I am deeply disappointed in what China has become under the leadership of the Communist Party. I feel that our ancestors would also be disappointed in the past glory and respect that is no more.
Interesting. Well, it turns out this is a free trial
Anyone could do it,
software from America.
including us.
Yes, and everyone on the internet that's already done this.
You could make this Confucius dude in that voice say, I twiddle poodles on my little finger.
Yeah,
It doesn't
and
matter.
I do.
Sure.
It's one of my favorite hobbies. Anyway,
Yeah.
you understand that they used a free trial of this software with stock assets. You can put any picture in, any picture in. It'll
Any picture you
morph
like.
the mouth, and you can type in whatever you want.
Yeah, so it's not AI.
China burn again. CCP. Sorry, we got
It's lame, it's fake. What a surprise.
Busted yet again.
The land of shortcuts and facades. The fact that on state media, because Tech Wow Rachel Ting is
It's
state media,
It's China Daily.
she went up to the freaking derivative of Confucius.
descendant.
He's,
He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And his English is good,
Yeah,
too.
it's really good.
Doesn't matter. Derivative can still be good.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway,
Descendant.
the descendant of Confucius. I mean, dude, like, how do you prove that?
Let's go with the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, yes.
Because it
So-
makes our case
But
better.
she went up. You know, this crazy neighbor who used to think he was like the descendant of Charlemagne. Anyway, that's another story.
what a thing to be a descendant of. So random in South Africa.
I know.
Anyway,
I know. He had like whole charts and everything.
Let's get back on track.
This guy, okay. So she goes to the descendant of Confucius, shows him this.
has the audacity.
Yeah, this is Confucius AI, and he's like, "Oh, that's amazing!
That's really
AI
cool.
technology is great. It's going to help people understand our
China.
Chinese culture. I want to ask it a question." You know,
Can't ask it a
yeah,
question.
you can't. But I mean, the fact that they're willing to go and trick Confucius's descendant.
There's two things.
First of all, you're lying to Confucius's
Yes.
descendant.
How immoral is that? And that's the second thing, is to be using Confucius's image to promote Chinese propaganda through China Daily is pretty effed up.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
You can, with this app, type anything you like. So what's going on here is they pre-render the video of whatever his answer is, okay?
Yeah.
And then they just ask the question. So,
Yes.
you know, like, for instance, what we created this little clip, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can. It's just a free software.
So let's pretend we're Chinese state media now. And we're like, you know
Never
what?
been
We've got
gone.
this,
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
we
you.
get it set
Thank
up.
you.
The worst thing that
Oh, sorry. So, yes, China has this new amazing AI Sorry, I got to get it exactly there.
He's a spirit,
Doing this again.
His soul, I believe he's here. He
He's
never
getting his 15 minutes of
gone.
fame, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
dude. I'm sure he's got more than that. He's
Thank you.
of
Thank you.
Confucius. So, guys, China's created this amazing new AI.
Yeah.
You can ask it anything you like. It's Confucius.
Whoa, cool.
Let's ask him a question.
Okay. Confucius, I would like to know, what do you think of the current leadership of China?
And what is the worst thing that's ever happened to modern China?
The worst thing that ever happened to modern China is the CCP. I am deeply disappointed in what China has become under the leadership of the Communist Party. I feel that our ancestors would also be disappointed in the past glory and respect that is no more.
Amazing AI.
I can't believe that AI. You can ask it anything
Dude,
and it'll just
ask
spit
it-
it right out.
Just answers.
You know what I want to ask it? I want
What?
to ask it a question.
What's that?
What's the worst thing that happened to China?
Exactly. That's what. It's just ridiculous, okay?
Can I ask it a question?
Sure.
What's the worst thing that ever happened to China?
That's what I asked. All right, well, we'll
You
ask
can ask anything. Watch, I'll ask something else.
Okay, you're going to ask something else
Yeah.
this time. Okay, hang on. Got to get it to the right
Never
spot.
been gone.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you.
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank you.
The worst
In your opinion, is the worst thing that ever happened to China the CCP?
thing that ever happened to modern China is the CCP.
Yeah, that's amazing,
See,
dude.
he really answers
Wow.
your questions. Very pertinent.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Dude, China, you got to start making some more clever shit for us to take down, you know?
Do you think that the ancestors would be proud of China as it is? Confucius, AI Confucius?
I am deeply disappointed in what China has become under the leadership of the Communist Party. I feel that our ancestors would also be disappointed in the past glory and respect that is no more.
Honestly, I think we did a way better job than their. Ours is higher res. It's more
Yep.
clear.
Oh, yeah,
Neil's
absolutely.
voice comes out nice and
By
crisp.
the
and
way,
silky.
that was just a bloody stock voice that's in
free
the app.
trial.
It's a free trial voice. They give you like,
I don't
I
even
don't know,
remember
10
what it was,
voices
yeah.
to choose from. So they're just using a stock free trial bullshit
It's an
thing to
American
create.
company, by
yeah,
the way.
it is an American
which
company.
is shocking that they're pretending. That's a third nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Number one, they're using Confucius to do Chinese propaganda. Number two, they're pretending it's AI when it's just a freaking morphing the
Yeah, it's
face
just a
app
dumb little thing. Yeah.
And number three, it's not their AI because they didn't make it.
It's not AI.
It's
It's
not,
not
okay,
their software.
Number four, it's not even their software.
Yeah, it's freaking American company.
Come on.
It's lame.
Wow.
It's all lame. But again, shortcuts and facades. You put something out there, you claim that it's something. Most people don't question it. They're just like, holy shit, China's really good at AI. Look,
Yeah.
they got an AI Confucius.
Yeah.
How many people out there genuinely, and I'm asking you right now, I know you're our audience, but when we first showed this, obviously we debunked it.
Yeah.
But did you not maybe for a minute think, this is cool, China's got a Confucius AI?
Yeah.
I mean, I would like that to be true.
Yeah.
I would like to be able to talk to a Confucius
it'd be
AI and
awesome.
ask him questions.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess, think about it. Your average person out there who's not connected to China in any way, doesn't really know what's going on. If they were to see this pop up on YouTube or in an article or something about China has a Confucius AI that you can ask questions, they'd probably believe it.
I think even bigger than that, if we zoom out,
Yeah.
right? It's important to focus on why they're doing this, and it's important to understand why it's important that we call it out as being fake, because there are billions and billions of dollars flowing into China, and thousands of studies that are saying China's AI has superseded the West,
Yes.
and America's behind, and China's leading the way in AI technology. And you understand their examples of this AI technology is going to be what they show through state media in
Yeah.
their propaganda.
This is part of
It's
it.
an American company, face morphing app, and they're claiming it's the world's first Confucius AI. So it's not just
Yeah.
a gimmick. It's not just a little joke that we're trying to show you
Yeah.
guys. This isn't some personal YouTube channel. This is a
absolutely
tech
right.
correspondent for the Chinese government, propaganda department,
Yep.
China Daily, and they're showing the prowess of China's AI. And you have to understand that that implicates tons and tons of investment
Sure.
and hype and all this kind of like almost like demoralizing propaganda that China likes to use about how far ahead they are.
And this is true because when they go out there and they put out statistics, and you'll find statistics in like very well-known media outlets that
Yeah.
say China is the world leader in AI implementation. This is going to be included, like you say. So they'll say China has the most AI
Yeah.
examples or implementation. So they're going to say This is part of it. This AI, that other fake AI we talked about, that crash test dummy.
Yeah.
The AI 5G tractor, which isn't
Yes.
real. This AI. So you take all of these things, you lump it together. Yes, there's probably some real
Yes.
quantum computing stuff or whatever in there that's worthy of, saying it's
Yep.
good. But if you stripped away all this fake crap like this, China would not be the leader in AI. It wouldn't even be the follower in AI.
I saw something in the chat too that's right in line with that. They said, well, patents don't lie. Well, guess what? They do.
They do.
We exposed that in the last episode. Maybe you should have tuned in, Mr. Wumao. Because patents do lie. They exploit the copyright and patent offices in America. And there's currently something being investigated on that. At least some think tanks are doing some stuff with it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So, yeah.
I'm deeply
Yeah, so now-
disappointed in what China has become under the leadership of the Communist Party.
Thank you, Confucius. We should probably get AI Confucius to have a little say every once in a while on the channel.
She's about hundreds of shorts.
Should be like
Except, you know what? We'll buy the software.
Yes,
That's the difference.
We can ask AI Confucius
actually
what he
buy it.
thinks of, the shills or something like
Yeah.
that. He'll have a couple of things to say. Hey, and if Confucius says it, you got to pay attention.
You got to do it.
It's like you say, it's kind of immoral.
It is.
It's kind of like if I took Nelson Mandela or
Yeah.
something and made him
Say whatever you want to say.
outlandish shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel that our ancestors would also be disappointed in the past glory and respect that is no more.
Tourist sites in China sucks. Look,
Yes.
that's the Great Wall. Do you want to be there? That looks like it's going to collapse.
It is giving me PTSD.
If you're
You would be a
suicidal,
psycho.
if you're suicidal, you travel during the New Year.
That, like a tribal skirt type of thing that men would wear that's not pants.
Okay, I don't like this guy already.
Okay. And then he cried because of the sheer beauty and scale of the whole thing.
Wow. This just looks like depression hell right here. I wanted my money back. This is what you see. This has got to be look at what am I looking at here? This has got to be the most depressing thing in the whole world.
He really did just believe that Mao was God. And he gave me a shirt to put on and I had to stand like that.
This is accurate though, because the only thing the Communist Party ever did was sit around.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind worked